south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. That's quite a way to start this football game on the ground right away. They're almost near midfield.
And that run, whether you're for this team or against them, it brings you out of your seat, doesn't it? Because that's an exciting way to get things rolling. Now you got to hunker down on defense and not permit another first down run.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Second down, Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Looked like they felt like there was just way too much traffic, so instead of trying to run through the pile on 3rd and goal, they tried to take it outside. But how about that pursuit by the defense? Way too much for them, and they held them up short of the line of scrimmage and the goal line.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And running room scarce here.
Trent,
he's going to be stopped in his tracks.
we had a big play and you fucking got us caught up.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers
We had a
making
big
plays
play.
on the
Trent
line
got
of
us caught up.
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, check Megan.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
God, this
And he's going to
motherfucker
take
grabbed
this
me.
up past
God
the
damn
10 to about the 11. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Landry now on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Jameis now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the
Quick
release.
snapping
This
ass
will be
dude.
incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Jameis to throw it. There's Chris Olave. And they'll
Great
wind up
throw.
getting this one all the way down inside
Great
the
throw.
20. That's a 3rd down.
Because that was
conversion,
exactly what the
24
run
yards there. Nice play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go play action. Winston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially close to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, Winston. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
I was just in a bind because we got to stop. I was backed up, had the punt. Had a big run. Trent
San
Williams.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team.
Shit, at the
That's
last
great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's in zone.
Here's Lance.
Nothing I can do.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken
They immediately beat him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance.
God damn it, it's picked.
Good
shit.
It in and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Good shit.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
This motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Everybody I play got to pause the game.
Take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times and has yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Winston now. And he's got it. Touchdown. Chris Olave, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's the weird-ass alignment that they be trying to run.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Now Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. They haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
It's this defense. Whatever this formation is, glitches out the pass block.
Here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's hauled in by Hardy. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 16, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Great play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
To throw is Winston. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Here's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on.
We got to move the ball, man. We can't run it for some odd reason.
And get off the field on 3rd down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So
we can't run the ball. This damn formation is messing up the blocking alignments, and they just can't. It's a glitchy formation.
Tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points.
It's messing up the blocking assignments, and they just, for some odd reason, are dumbing out whenever somebody runs that. Let's try to do something different, because this ain't. I'm not going to be able to do what I need to do if he's running stuff that dumbs out the blocking assignment.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
It's just dumbing out the blocking assignment.
Existed in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, he's doing something to cause them to glitch out.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Shot 17. Flag blue.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
We can't get right now. He's doing something to glitch out the offensive line. I'm just trying to figure it out. There's something with the way he's shifting or what formation he's running.
Blue striker.
Lance looking to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, this is
I just can't run the ball.
Coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
On third down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And a fake here. Direct snap to the
I didn't get it.
I know, without even asking, without even looking.
That dude was immediately in my face as soon as I got it.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners will take over here at their own 14.
Whatever it is he's doing is messing up my blocking assignment. And it's just dumbing them out. Go deep.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And that is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves
it's just the formation that he's in. This formation glitches out the defense. I mean, the O-line.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
He's doing a lot of zone blitz and bail and release.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Left side, that's caught.
I'm gonna have to work the outsides.
He gets this up to the 34 out of bounds.
I'm gonna have to work the outsides until I can.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Oh, hit as he
throws
there, incomplete.
I'm not having the time. I'm not having the time.
7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Of course.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans.
He is the first person that flashed. He's running with the first person he's pulling off immediately. So I just have to be prepared for that. You got to stay on your first read. He's pulling off on the first one.
Does get intercepted. There's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them.
Oh, this mother dropped it. But yeah, he's pulling off on the first one. Okay.
Certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again?
He's pulling off on the first one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston, and he's got the hook up to Landry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I expect some type of inside play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston.
I don't even know where the dude went, man. It's like it's dumbing out my defense.
Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Dumbing out my defense.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30.
All right, let's reset.
So we reach halftime.
Because he's zone blitzing.
So far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando,
And that is
EA
beating
Sports
us up.
Halftime Report.
I'm on
Here's
defense.
Jonathan Coachman.
Defend. All right.
Welcome back, Charles and I.
Because he's zone blitzing his ass off.
Quarter number 3.
Zone blitzing his ass off.
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned.
I'm like, I want to run the ball,
For a touchback.
but it's hard to run the ball if everything I do is he's basically glitching them out.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense.
See what I'm
ready to
saying?
start the
Flip it.
next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective.
Yeah, he's trying to glitch us out.
But we've seen many games.
He's trying to glitch us out.
In the second half, it all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
Now, like that, he knew that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue,
He on the number 20.
they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
I was trying to try to go. My damn line is just getting beat to smithereens with this fucking formation he's in.
It's a loss of 2 on the sack. Here's Brian Anger now.
It's the formation.
San Francisco. They call that a punt of 38 yards.
It's just it's the formation.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The drive will commence with a run by Melange. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult
Because that formation is fucking us up.
Any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Winston.
Great play
Tries
call.
the left side and finds Olave.
And he'll go out near midfield at the
Great play
49.
call.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Winston. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. Nice move at the 40. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
We got to
they're
try to
playing this
stop
game
the bleeding.
now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
We got to try to stop the bleeding.
And he works it to the 30.
Because that fucking formation is killing my offensive line. And I'm not able to do anything offensively.
Right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
It's just the formation.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This is caught. It's Hardy.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bro, we can't catch a break. We can't catch a break, man. Come on.
A lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He finna get his ass.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston.
Come on, y'all. We can't catch a break.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We can't catch a break, man.
They're on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even
We
further.
can't catch a break. We just got to get the O-line to stop dumbing out. If we can do that, then we can move the ball. But it's like the blitzes he's running, they're immediately getting through. They just dumbing out.
Sixes, not threes, but in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You got to stay on the first read.
Offense set to get this drive underway.
Do this. You got to,
do-or-die point in this game,
because he's in single high, so it's either cover 1 or cover 3.
It has to start right here, right now.
He's running with
Now they've got a final
him.
chance to get out of this situation, but they also
Pick.
understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Because he's playing on number 20 because he's
They're
fast.
saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there.
Shit. I want to be able to do a little bit more, but
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll be brought down just shy.
it's really hard to do anything because this formation is causing issues for my O-line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Watch out, 50 Fury. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's Lance to throw it.
Of course.
He's gonna be intercepted.
Because I'm like, I got to try something.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the
I got to try
Saints
something, man. I ain't getting.
This is taken up past the 30.
Shit, we're just chaos, man. It is what it is.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to
Come on,
know
bro.
whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving. Get
Oh
your
my
body
God,
moving.
man.
And
Come
once he
on.
made the read, he was
The
able to make
fuck,
the play.
Armstead?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
This shit is
61
fucking
yards
bonkers,
rushing
man.
on
This shit
12
is
carries
fucking
for him
bonkers.
now.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
And a good push there defensively as they.
I don't have enough speed on the back end to break on stuff.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the counter, here's Kamara.
Come on.
And he's got this one across midfield.
Because, of course, Kamara doing all that. It's just, I don't know what formation that is, but that formation is glitching us out. That formation glitching us out, man. That formation glitching us out on defense.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Winston.
They'll get this
Good
out
shit.
to Kamara.
Barrett.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this
It's just the formation.
Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18.
The formation is breaking us.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
And now a throw on 1st down there. But
I'm in a bind, man. I'm in a fucking bind.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 on a 49er 1st down. To throw, it's Lance. That's another one complete to Mitchell. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath.
Stay on him. Stay on him because he's going to let him go.
Catch inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Now Lance.
Boy, they are quick to tackle me. Jesus.
Down he goes.
Jesus, they are quick to tackle me.
Body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
It's probably dead.
1st down, here's Mitchell. This will be a short
I hate it.
3 before he's brought
I don't know
down to
what the hell it
22.
is that he's running, but I
Seems
hate
pretty
it.
obvious defensively, a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execute.
Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall.
And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Shot 17.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme.
Good job, Warner.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Fred Warner, first
That's exactly the reason why we put Stonewall on him.
Defensively.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, it kills tackle battles immediately. If Warner touch you, you done immediately.
And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Winston. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara.
I was there, and they walled my ass off.
17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true.
Yeah, I was there, and they walled my ass off.
And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to
That's on me, man.
First down by about a yard as they find a way to
That's on me.
on 3rd down and 5.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to
That
leave
is
the
on me.
pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's just the formation. We don't have enough speed on the back end and the formation. That's really what killed us. Not enough speed on the back end of formation. We'll be all right. I'll get more speed eventually. That kills us every time we play somebody.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Anybody that got decent routes, we don't have enough speed on the back end to recover.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your
Because we got to try to force them to hold the ball a little bit longer. We're not doing that.
This one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't
Let's support this.
Just make sure you hang on to
that aspect is what's killing us. We just don't have enough speed. I need at least 1 to 2 more people with more speed on the back end.
They'll run here with Bilal. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
We just don't have what we need. Because they slow as shit on the back end.
Again, it's Melange. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And the interior O-line and D-line is also what is a weakness for us on both teams.
This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps.
We'll be all right. We just got to get more speed. And they hoarding fucking speed corners and shit.
And secure a victory.
They hoarding speed corners.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And I think